Dun, 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 dun. Da-dum-dum. Ah, Arknight. As I said, continuing the story from Somniloquium. Wait, what's the name of this event again? Ooh, so dramatic. Somniloquium. Oh my god. Somniloquium Serenum. God damn, I fucking hate Latin. Jesus. Somniloquium Serenum. I think, perhaps. I mean, the pronunciation can't be that different from Portuguese, right? So perhaps I'm right. He's just the little quium over there is a little bit to pronounce. So, as I said, continuing from where I last left off, the story, honestly, I'm quite surprised I have already done what? I have already read 5 parts of the story in just one go. Perhaps this story is really going to be... It's really going to be quite short. Also, I must say, I was not expecting to receive a Castle of Dreams lore during a collab, but here we are. The moonlight shines upon the organ bench. Oh, no, wait. Also, something I forgot to say last stream about the pools. About the pools, I accidentally, even before starting reading the story, I just absent-mindedly just started pulling. It didn't even cross my mind to wait until I started reading the story to start doing my pulls. So, sorry. Sorry about that, but yeah. I got the Sexstorm, I got the Nyamu, actually I got all of them. Let me see... Where is she? I swear she was a guard, I guess I was mistaken. Oh well, whatever, just know that I got all of them. Where is she? She's supposed to be here. Oh, there she is. See? I got Uika. I got Umiri Yuaha. Got all of them. Honestly, very luck for me. Sadly though, I think I might have essentially ruined my savings for the next limited operator, but oh well. Oh well, what else can I do? So, this one. The moonlight shines upon the organ bench. An invitation from the castle to play the melody of Arknights. SS3. Music Room's Radiance. Before. The rain falls like tears, and I am but a single drop within this endless sea. In this lonely night, I am no longer lost. I do not fear being afraid. Oh, this is This is a massive, massive change compared to the previous one already. Also, in the previous one, I thought Miyamu's issue would be attachment issues, and it seems I was very mistaken. There you go. Sorry if I sound a little bit slurred. I just remember Sorry for the scuffness. Back to the story. Prisoner 48038. Step forward. Sir, your orders. Did you forget anything when going over your personal effect? No, sir. I made sure to check everything. Head straight down the corridor to the little window at the end and sign your name. You're free to go after that. Yes, thank you, sir. The sound of heavy joggings echoes down the corridor. The heavy footsteps of boots gradually drew nearer, echoing down the hallway. Oh, Columbia, of course. Umidi. Here. Yeah, lost. I don't want to see you again this year. Umidi picks up her bass guitar case in one deft motion and strolls leisurely out of the prison. Oh, never mind, not Columbia, Syracuse, huh? They were just using the... I was not expecting... No, maybe they just didn't really have the resources. Because that guard was definitely a Colombian guard, right? I think. Unless they issued the same prison guard uniform to all the prison guards throughout Terra. I think it was just a resource issue from part of the devs. Syracuse is much the same as ever, welcoming her return with an interminable drizzle. To our boys and girls in every shop, on the streets, until the next one's over. Everyone keep an eye out. We are not letting her run away. Got it. Just got news from North Streets, boss. She's heading this way. Keep your eyes on her. Don't let her run off. I don't think she's trying to hide, boss. Everyone back here. Pronto. Oh. How could this be a sweet dream for someone? Exactly. Well, I mean, she did say she didn't fear being afraid. So maybe her desire is just to be a fearless person. In the narrow alleyway, a gang of Gaulish thugs surrounds the girl with the bass guitar case. We meet again, Umidi. And here I was wondering why a pro like you never got taken in by any famiglia. See, after hours fell on hard times. Asked around. And that's how I learned you made your career out of being a traitor. You've got 3 names bouncing around every famiglia out there. Our contracts never said we couldn't do work for others. Like I said long ago, I only take my reward and fulfill the duties that match it. Is that why you sold our secrets to our enemies? Don't know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb, you goddamn traitor. Ever since you showed up, our people have been getting screwed left and right. All thanks to me and the Dawn being stupid enough to trust you. We even invited you to join us. Francis, I don't remember what you have done, what I have done to offend you all. What? You want so many people you can't even remember? The Dawn's dead. Everyone's dead. We had hundreds of people and now it's just our dozen left. What do you mean? Busted our asses moving from Columbia to this stupid place. But you had to go and get everyone killed. No more talk. There's enough of us here to teach her a very painful lesson today. I don't want to have to fight with you. Umiri tries to stay the impending clash through words, but the gang shows no signs of relenting as they approach her. She is forced to put her case down. Alright, let's get her. Oh boy. Oh boy, does she know how to fight? I mean, this is a dream, everything's possible. Wouldn't go any further now, Bambina. Something just started up over there. You're not safe alone. Go the long way round, quick. Thank you for the warning. The girl pays the passerbys a device no heed. She continues on in the exact direction she was warned against. It has to be Sakiko. The rain patters against the ground, washing Syracuse's every stain away. The girl steps into the alley. It is clean and tidy. Tidy is such a silly word. Sorry. So utterly spotless as to seem newly built. Syracuse's cleaners are consummate professionals. Not the slightest stench of blood hangs in the humid air. Yup, Sakiko, she's already here. Umiri, where are you? You looking for Umiri? So she can fight. I am assuming. The billiards room of a casino. Nobody would expect someone to live here. A few cardboard boxes are assembled into a makeshift bed. The most basic of toiletries. Fill a bag nabbed for free from a fast food joint. The billiards table is covered in envelopes. Envelopes containing Umiri's payment. She opens them up one after the other, tossing the golden coins within onto the table. Soon, the pile of coins stamped with Famiglia and Ordine has become a miniature mound. How is this a sweet dream? I wonder. Well, it can definitely be considered a power fantasy of some sort. And there, the coins are left, out in the open, without the slightest protection. She wouldn't care the slightest bit if they went missing. Huh? Umiri checks over the envelope in her hands once more. There is nothing in it. She flips it over. On its front is the insignia of a Famiglia, along with the sender's address. She's here, boss. Why isn't it voice? How? What is that even supposed to sound like? Whatever, just going to give you give him the generic deep voice. The guys in the prison didn't give you any trouble, did they? They are all old friends. Besides, they know who my employer is. They wouldn't want to stick their hands in the fire. But I imagine you didn't summon me just to ask that, did you, sir? Just concerned for a business partner, that's all. Sir, when did we become partners? When you signed your contract with me, you wouldn't even use your famiglia's name. Well, if you want to become partners, and I know you do, then let me lay my cards out. Umiri, I'd like to have you for a long-term job. What kind of job requires us to meet face to face? I'm thinking of inviting you into the Famiglia. Oh, her eyes became very big, huh? What did you say? Oh, Sakiko is on the trail, huh? God damn, Sakiko is surprisingly competent for a teenage girl. She confronts and makes a deal with an entity that is capable of putting people asleep in controlled dreams. She straight up, with no hesitation, picks up Nyamu and jumps out of a window, and now she's following the trail of a what I assume to be a assassin or something of the sorts. A higher muscle. There's nobody inside. Why did you insist on coming along? You're obviously afraid of her. You're not a mafioso. You wouldn't get it. I gotta get revenge for everyone's sake. What exactly happens between you and Umiri that you find so unforgivable? Even if you ever got betrayed the way we did, you wouldn't forgive her either. Our famiglia was mostly ordinary folk running away from the Colombia frontier. We didn't have much of a network or resources, so we have always been looked down upon by the local mafia. I can't read. Fast forward a couple of years, and one day, the boss decides to spend a fortune hiring someone. Was that Umiri? Yup. Once we hired her, it was peace and quiet for a long time. Those were the good days. Didn't have to worry about anyone raiding our place or looking for trouble at our door. But when we invited her to actually join the Famiglia, she declined. The next day she vanished. Just gone. And right as we started getting suspicious, a bunch of goons stormed in to stab us in the gut. We sent them. Still can't bear to look back at what happened that day. It was too much. Too much. You're under the impression Umiri sold you out? Well, who else could it be? You're crazy if you think it's a coincidence. I am not willing to believe that Umiri would betray someone like this. The Umiri I know is much like you have described. Strong and capable. A reassuring presence. And always eager to uphold her duty as part of a group. I mean, but facts are facts. Did you see any trace of her amongst the people in that raid? I did not. And do you remember what the raiders themselves looked like? and forgets for the rest of my life. Sakiko takes a deep breath, moving her hand to the self-defense weapon in her pocket. What if someone was deliberately trying to break you apart? What if someone was keeping a close eye on Umiri this entire time? What are you trying to say? Before Francis can react, the cabinet's doors all around them are thrown wide open. Oh, it's an ambush. Within each is a burly mobster, and all together they raise their weapons at the pair in the center of the room. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No funny moves. Oh wow, that was short. Holy. How is this a sweet dream? Like, I don't see. I can't. Sorry. Maybe it's just a matter of perspective, but I cannot fathom someone wanting to have a life of a hired muscle. You know what I mean? I don't consider that to be a desirable thing. But so well. Each their own, I guess. SS3. After. At first, I treated it as no more than an ordinary job. A small, unremarkable famiglia needed my strength to find their footing in turbulent Syracuse. But with every day that passed, they came to trust me more, even letting me in on important family meetings. I knew it was never part of the contract, but very much enjoyed the feeling of belonging with these people. Yo, Umiri, my girl, been a few days since I saw you. How you doing? Here's some tangerine cream pudding. If I remember right, that's your flavor of choice, right? Yeah? No needs, I have my own. Hey, screw you and be a little grateful. I heard you chased off those goons harassing us all by yourself. Just wanted to show my appreciation. Keep your distance from me. I'm just a hired thug doing what I am paid to. I'll be leaving once I'm done. If your boss sees the two of us getting friendly, it won't end well for you. It will be fine. He was telling me earlier, for a while now, he's been thinking of inviting you in with us. I recommend you ask around Syracuse about my reputation. Who needs to ask? You're the strongest person we have ever met. If you ask me, better say yes right now. We'll get together for tonight's family dinner. You say it's a family dinner, but it's usually more of a band concert. Hey, we might not be the strongest famiglia, but you can't beat our sense of camaraderie. Besides, you joined in the jam session plenty of times. Everyone really gets along with you, you know. We can talk about this when I am free. That's what you said last time. I'm going now. I turned down his kind invitation. But as I walked home, my heart was filled with some nameless emotion. One I have never felt before. That night, I lay on my bed, tossing and turning. I got no sleep at all. Before the sun rose, I had packed all my things. Who would come looking here? Umiri, There has been a situation with the boss, and he wants you to take some of the heat. But I already decided to. I've made arrangements with the prison. They are waiting for you downstairs. Here's your payment. If you don't think it's enough, we can always add more. Committee. What's got into you today? See? Did I say something? Here's how it's always been, yeah? This is the deal. We pay up, you do the job. Come on, get going. We'll find a way to get your sentence down to 6 months. That's no time at all. You'll be out before you know it. 6 months? 6 months? Yeah, 6 months is nothing. Yeah, you're gonna spend 6 months of your life in prison. That's absolutely nothing. Don't worry about it. Jesus Christ. Who wants to leave like this? How is this a sweet dream? As a hired hand, it's not uncommon at all to have to be the fall guy. I know my way around life in prison. But just this one time, this one single time, I suffered like nothing else. For 6 months, there wasn't a single moment that I wasn't thinking of getting out, of returning to the Familia, their band's parties. I would have found out for myself where I belonged. But I never thought it would end like this. Stone's dead. Everyone's dead. We had hundreds of people and now it's just our dozen left. Instead, our asses moved from Colombia to this stupid place, but you had to go and get everyone killed. What happened in the 6 months? I don't know. The only thing I do know is that once again, I have lost my home. Umiri, you have done a lot for me. That's great personal risk to yourself. You have earned a position from me. I permit you to join my familia. I know I have always been alone. You know I have always been a lone agent. Won't be joining any familia. Because you don't want to, or because you can't? I'm not like those ruffians who go about calling themselves Dom Umiri. For half my life I've been here, wrangling with the big familia. They are tricky, they're sly. Never once left this poker table. You want me to get you to a table with bigger stakes? Clever. This is separate from making a deal. I need to do a lot more thinking when it comes to joining a familia. The only thing I need to consider in a deal is the money and offer. If I'm going to be part of a familia, I need to consider the character of its leader. I know you don't have the best. I know I don't have the best reputation. But that's precisely what we have in common, isn't it? Umiri, is anyone willing to take you in? Aside from... Syracuse is a dangerous place. All you'll find under the banner of Familia and Ordine are conspiracies and schemes. How long since you had a peaceful night? Lying on your cardboard boxes, dagger in hand in case anyone tries to sneak up. The lone wolf finally finds it. He returned to the pack, a restoration of rank and reputation, or a month's death in the wilds. Your corpse quartered by hungry beasts. How is this a sweet dream? How? How is this a sweet dream? Morpheus, please explain to me how you came to the conclusion that this would be the most perfect dream for Umiri over here. I don't see how. At the very least, Morpheus, you could have created an illusion of a everyday life, creating fake band members for Umiri over here, make her think that everything is normal. But I started to think that perhaps you don't really understand these girls very well, Morpheus. You fucking suck at your job, self-proclaiming best fairy of the Castle of Dreams. Yeah, right, you suck. Water. It's your choice. Boss, she let some suspect folks here. Wow, Sakiko is fast, huh? Jesus Christ, she seems she's also quite the capable detective, isn't she? Sakiko's hands are shackled behind her. Oh, sorry. Sakiko's hands are shackled behind her. She cannot move them an inch. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. It's not that she dealt with the thugs and then was able to arrive here. No, she was brought here. Okay, I see. That makes much more sense. Because this high schooler is already proving to be quite impressive. For someone of her age who was supposed to be just a normal person. There was another. He managed to run. We are sending boys after him. Do you know the Signorina, Umiri? I don't. Don't you recall what we have? Let's recall that we have old debts to settle. Seems she holds something against you. I'll give you time. I'll give you space, Umiri. You handle this yourself. I already said I don't know her. This is your final test before you join my famiglia. This time, better not try to fake the scene with blood bags. Oh, so she never actually killed someone? Sakiko and Umiri are left alone in the alleyway. But both know there are people invested in how their duo ends. Umiri knows the boss is watching. Sakiko knows Morpheus is watching too. I don't have anything against you. Why are you trying to get killed? That illustration looks so sick, oh my god. Oh, you like the CG? I mean, Arknights does have very, very good illustrations. The art in this game is quite good. I'm here to bring you back. Bring me back? Not back to the billiards room, sorry. But back to the place you're meant to be. Oh, also, sorry, almost forgot. Jesus Christ. Welcome to the stream, Sis 12. I understand what you're talking about. Even so, I have to pull you out of this. I cannot allow you to throw your life away in this manner. Your boss sent his underlings to stab Francis' people in the back. Hard to believe that the man who stabbed you in the back would grant you the home you wish for. But... Exploited like a piece, sacrificed like a pawn, again and again. Is this really the life you want? Is this the trust you so desire? Thanks for the welcome, no problem. In all the time we have spent here, not once have you wanted to hurt a single soul. A moment ago, I saw your case inside. Your best is in there, isn't it? You never needed to suffer like this, Umiri. Umiri. Let's get out of here. Together. Wow, okay, another short one. Jeez, okay, yeah. Oh no, now I'm scared. How short is going to be the next one? Because I have not completed all the stages. Man. Oh no, surely it's not going to be a problem. Surely what the stages that I have cleared are going to be enough to fill all the entirety of the 2 hours of stream. Surely. Surely. And I'm still wondering how the fuck is this supposed to be a sweet dream? I still don't get it. I still don't understand. I still think that Morpheus just sucks at her job. None of the doors are marked. The layouts of every room identical. Losing one's way is torturous for guests. The enjoyment of the host. Why are they pointing swords at each other? Aren't they band members? It's complicated. It's a bit complicated. But I think you will understand the situation soon enough. Because I am assuming that Morpheus is not going to take that long to appear. S guest room maze. SS4. Before. I take my most fragile memories and ripe them up tight, until not a soul is left. Who knows? But even as I shout until my voice is raw, is there any hope of making her hear me? I do not fear sorrow. And they just managed to run away. I mean, it is a dream after all. I guess a few shortcuts here and there would be inevitable. Unless this is already someone else's dream. After enduring the rocking of the boat, stepping onto solid ground, finally, it brings Sakiko to a sense of reassurance. Appreciate you chatting with me, young miss. The island was one hell of a trip from the mainland. Why, if I only had the surface of the water for company, I'd go mad from boredom. I can't speak, I swear. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I rather enjoy hearing your tales of the sea. Reminds me, don't dress like a local. What brings you to this podunk little island? I am looking for someone. Is a local? I don't imagine so. That's mighty strange then. These islands, all people who this island is all people who want to get off of it. Off it. I can't. What's happening to me? Oh my fucking god! I can't. What's happening to me? Okay, maybe to fix my problem, I just need some caffeine. Talking about caffeine, how's my tea? Hold on. Hey. Oh, things a little cool down. Okay, maybe a little tea is going to wait. Hold on. I also, these stages have been surprisingly short. Well, the Umiri part of the story was surprisingly short. My opinion. Oh yeah. It's not so hot anymore, the tea. I wonder what's happened to the other band members after they wake up from their dreams though. Do they just sit around in the castle of dreams waiting for Sakura to finish her job? Keeping company to Morpheus, or... Time works a little bit differently between the real world and the dreams. Hanging there, almost finishing the tea. Alright. Hopefully this little bit of caffeine is going to improve my reading. Oh, how much easier should it be for me to have proper night of sleep? But who has time to sleep when we have so many gacha games to play and drawings to do? Right? Okay. Focus. Back to the sword. That's mighty strange then. This island is all people who wanna get off it. Never heard of anyone wanting to come over. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if she's here or not. All she has in hand is a ticket to the island. Even if it does turn out to be a prank on Morpheus' part, she has no other choice. Pats her shoulder. It's will be fine. With these few people on the island, it will be done asking if anyone's seen her in no time. Yes. But one thing. Doesn't matter if you find her or not, you have to be back here by noon. Not many boats come this way. If you miss this one when it leaves, you will be stuck until next month. But it's nearly... sorry. Not much I can do. I can wait for you some, but it's not safe on the seas at night. We need to get back on the mainland before sundown. Right, I will be going now then. Do, re, mi. Yes, I can hear you. Do, re, mi. Just went through it again. Further away. Were you unable to hear it? Yes, I didn't hear anything just now. Let me get that blindfold off of you first. Oh wow, Eyafyala. Oh okay, if Eyafyala is here then... What's the name of this island? No, this can't be the Solace. No. There's no way this is the Solace. This probably Siesta, maybe then. Is the soul as an island? I don't remember now. But siesta, I'm almost sure it's an island. Ah, fuck, it has been such a long time since we last got any information about these places. How are my results? I hate to say this, but compared to last time, it seems like the range I can hear has gotten even smaller. I see. Okay, I understand. I will be more aware of environmental conditions on my future surveys. Fiala, you should cherish your personal safety more. How long have you been on the island? I arrived 2 months ago. Your hearing is getting worse, but we don't have a formal doctor here who can help you. There should be a boat at the dock today. I will pack your luggage for you, and then you can set off for home. I can't. I still have one last round of data to collect from the volcano here. But your health... Before I came here, I had a doctor at Rhode Island give me a health assessment. While my situation isn't very optimistic, I did promise her I would be back within 3 months. She knows how important my volcanological research is to me. Oh, I surprised I was managed to read that the first time. So she agreed to be coming here in the end. I love volcanoes, Miss Wicca, just as much as you love the stars. Wasn't it the very first time we met up on the mountain that night when I got lost and stumbled upon you watching the stars? Next time you head up there to survey, remember to call me along. Yes, of course. Weather is so fine this morning. Miss Wicca, could you sing a song to me? The music would go perfectly with weather like this, while we gaze out at the volcano and the sea far away. Alright, I will come in a little closer. Wicca narrows the gap between the two of them. She sees Fiala's little ears perk up, the hearing aids visible inside. As I paint the twisted sky, I think. I don't know the lyrics, so I'm just gonna recite it as a poem. Sorry, not the lyrics. I don't know the headman of the song. I wish you would, without wings, just fall. I touched something sacred. The night become my myth. Oh my god, that one the little clap sound, the little... That was cute. That one, okay. That one was surprisingly cute. I was not expecting something like that. That was beautiful. Thanks. Who wrote the song? I don't think I have heard it elsewhere. Is it a local song? I don't know either. It's probably just something I heard before, and it's just stuck in my memory. But, Miss Wicca, you look so sad right now. Huh? Wicca Misumi? John, you ever heard of that name? I don't recall. Sounds like someone not from the island. Could I trouble you to keep thinking over it, sir? Oh yeah, now with the whole clouds people. Now, okay, maybe this isn't either siesta or dos soles. Maybe. No, actually it is siesta, right? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Did they Fiala's parents died in siesta? I don't know. Shit. Could I trouble you to keep thinking over it, sir? I heard from an old woman nearby that you're the most social person on this island, and that you know more people than anyone else. I'm sure something you know could serve as a lead. How many people on the island? If none of us at all have heard the name, it must be a newcomer, right? Hey, wait. Wasn't there a talk about some weirdo living in a villa on the volcano's backside? I think there was someone there. Yeah. Can't quite remember her name, but I wanna say she's the only one who you could be looking for. Where is she right now? Well, follow the road circling the island north for 20 kilometers. Once you reach the back of the mountain, you'll see the villa. Alright. 20 kilometers. It should be about half an hour by car. Oh, we don't have cars here. Bruh. You don't have cars? Didn't you realize when you came here? We don't have cars. But the roads are clearly well maintained. We wanted to attract tourists to the island. We fixed everything up and nobody came. We just ended up even more broke. Oof. Oof. Big oof. If you're in a hurry, Missy, borrow this here. What? Borrow this here bike? I think it was supposed to be the opposite. I think it was supposed to be borrow this bike here. It's not in the prettiest shape, but there's some use in it still. If you pedal hard, you should make it in about 2 hours. Oh. Yeah, pedaling for 2 hours is brutal. No, actually, it's not brutal if you are already some form of an athlete, but for a possible sedentary person like Stakiko, this is going to brutal. Her legs are going to hurt. Her legs are going to hurt a lot. Sakiko looks at the old bicycle behind the old man. The frame is shabby and worn out. Nearly denuded paint. Everything about it screams scrappy. Good luck. Been a long time since we last saw any new faces here. Hope you'll find who you're looking for. Oh, and enjoy your time on our island. Thank you, sir. If you will excuse me then. Sakiko places a foot slightly on the paddle. As long as this bike can move. No problem. Careful there, you're heading straight downhill. The warning comes a little too late. The girl and the dilapidated bike are already carrying out of control as they shoot down the slope. Imagine a scream, okay? I'm not even going to try to voice over screams, okay? No, wasn't that funny? She really is far too funny. Morpheus. I think that was a bit overboard. Shut it. She's the one who agreed to this bet. I'm only abiding by our terms. You'll find her weak spot, I'm telling you. And once I do, I will spin her a dream from which she will never wake. She will learn. I am the Castle of Dreams' most talented dream spinner. There's no way that Iris could be better than me. The sun's nearly overhead. Is there not much shade? And there's not much shade under the trees. It's getting rather hot now. My residence is close by. Why don't we go there to sit down? Oh wow, quite of a fancy residence, huh? Oh, wow, it really is cooler the moment you step inside. Living room is so big. It must get cold in the winter, right? The house warms up very quickly if I light the fireplace. The one over there, see? But when I am by myself, a little heater by the sofa is enough. Wow, I had no idea at all you were so well off. I think you are misunderstanding something. I'm not a heiress or anything. I'm just a housekeeper here. Am I going to disturb the owner? No, don't worry. I am the only one here right now. The owner of this place. She hasn't been back for a very long time. It sounds like you really miss her. Yes, our relationship might be a bit more special than master and servant. She was the first one to see me as I am. She was the first one to ever make friends with me. She loved playing the piano. I would sit next to her and sing along. At first, we were happy. So very happy. But then, why did she leave? Why would she leave this island? Her home? Why, indeed. Maybe, just maybe, it was only me who wanted to stay here. Oh, Sakiko goes. I hope you have very strong legs, Sakiko. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Really? Are you always going to start entering chats like that, online resident? Welcome to the stream. The bicycle's creaking grows ever more shrill, and Sakiko's balance is increasingly precarious. Might not stick around for long. That's completely fine. completely fine, online residents. It's very nice, it's very good to always have a good night of sleep. Don't be like me. Don't be like me that sacrifices your sleep for games and drawings. Otherwise, you might start having trouble reading a few things here and there and staying awake during the afternoon. I mean, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't miss anyone here. Matters aren't helped by her waning stamina. Imagine a scream right over here, okay? At a sharp turn, the bicycle flies completely out of control, and Sakiko's inertia sees her abruptly tumble away. She pulls her body up, gritting her teeth through the pain. With great effort, she lifts her head to look to her destination. Did YouTube delete my comment here too? Did it? It doesn't appear in my chat though. Were you typing possible call to violence again? Are you getting censored by YouTube again? Selfish? That's gonna be your name. Mean? No. No, my name is Kiru. Please keep that in mind. At the foot of a distant mountain, she sees the vague outline of a house. That she stares at it. Countless unfamiliar memories flood into her mind, out of nowhere. That's... No, I just said I was feeling unwell. That's why I want to stick around for... Oh, are you feeling... It has been happening in other streams too. I hope it's nothing serious. I hope you can recover very soon. It's always good to look out for your health, online resident. Don't get any colds. Don't sacrifice sleep. I can say very bad words, but YouTube randomly censors comments with no bad word. And YouTube is a little weird sometimes. But what else we can do about it? In Uika's dream, Sakiko and her played there as children. Oh, so they are childhood friends. Okay, I see. So that's the connection. When they grew up, they lived there together. These are all part of Uika's dream? Well, you did see it, yes? Oh, the sweet dreams I spun for her. But this Uika girl, her biggest wish is to be with you. Problem, at the end of each dream, she's all alone. You always vanish suddenly. Akiko Togawa, you're a cruel, cruel person. It's because I stubbornly chugged ice cold soda in the ice cold temperature. Why you did that? Why? Why did the comment get censored? Also, Morpheus got a nice design. Morpheus is a bitch. That's what I'm getting from her off this event. I hope Iris and Banna appear at some point to kick her ass and stop her from being a brat and causing trouble to others. Cruel? Didn't the past give you the whole sermon? Dreams are the truest thoughts of a heart, Steps. And in the heart of Uika Misumi, well, the more she longs to be with you, the less she can touch you. You can leave a tiny little uninhabited island just for the two of you, and yet all she can do is experience the pain of losing what she gains. Again and again and again. Cancel Kiru encouraging violence. It's not a crime if the person deserves it. Also, I'm not telling them to kill her. I'm not telling Iris and Banna to seriously injure Morpheus over here. I'm just telling her to apply some correction over this brat. This little happiness of hers is doomed to slip through her fingers like sand. But what kind of heart holds such despair that even dreams can't cure it? Wicca, I'm going to pull you out of this nightmare. Are you really? Are you really? Now that's something I would love to see. The look of helpless, rage, and humiliation all over your face, that is. As Morpheus cackles with wild abandon, a fairway boat sounds its horn. The signal that is about to return to the mainland. Teaching good things online? I will always teach good things online. Online resident. I mean, that Sakiko really needs to get out of the islands to be able to wake up Wicca. Because I don't think so. I'm not a dream specialist. I'm not a fairy from the castle of dreams, but I don't see how you need to get out of the islands to wake someone up. Wouldn't just trying to kill them be way more efficient? Teaching violence? Hey. Shh. It's fine. It's fine. If they deserve, you can do anything to them. Okay. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. It's okay. I'm sorry. But you need to understand the circumstances over here, okay? She deserves it. SS4. After. When you repeat something countless times over, you grow numb to it. When you repeat the same day countless times over, you fall into its cycle. It's imperceptible, inescapable. An interminable, indefinite, impenetrable dream. I'm gonna lie, I get a little hesitant a bit because these words for me are a bit difficult to pronounce. But I'm glad I was able to do that first time. Every day, she wakes from her bed in the early morn to the chirp of mountain fowl beasts. If she wishes to laze about longer, nobody will stop her. She simply sticks her head back under her blanket. Once she makes her bed, she heads to the kitchen for a simple breakfast. A fried egg, bread, milk. She wants to eat what she wants to drink are all up to her in the moment. She sits by the piano, pressing a key, bringing its untuned strings to the correct pitch, little by little. After some time, however much, it is the next string's turn to be tuned. By the time the final string is tuned, the first string has lost its pitch. What kind of crappy ass piano is this? And so it goes, again and again and again. Insert Sisyphus meme here. Wicca lies down on the summer-fed meadow, and gazes at the starry sky above. She knows that even if the positions of the stars seem no different from yesterday, in truth, they are constantly shifting about. Two stars next to each other now will, after 100 million years, become incredibly distant. That even if we assign them meaning, that meaning will be lost. The Mao trashing your piano. I mean, yeah, what kind of piano gets out of tune just because people are not using it? And not only that, it gets out of tune so quickly that it cannot even last a simple maintenance over its strings. I mean, it's a crappy ass piano. Buy a new one at this point. Just like the relationship between people. Today too, that child didn't come back. Here, on this deserted island, a dream of smoke and mirrors is built out of nothing but faint memories. Trapped in a cage of recollection, as if but a doll. Obsession and sorrow fill her body. They grow. But she cannot move. At first, I figured she had some flash of inspiration and went out for a walk. It was only later I learned from the dock worker. She gotten on a ship leaving the island the same day. Why don't you go and look for her? I have lived out days like today so many times, to the point I'm not even sure if they are real or not. Is that Ardelia? No, correction. Eyjafjalla, okay? That's Eyjafjalla. Please do not misname characters. I get very sensible to that, okay? Eyjafjalla. Here, I will type it out for you, okay? Eyjafjalla. Actually, I don't know. I probably mistyped her name. Actually, No. You're close. You're close, but not really. I can't remember what she looks like anymore. I can't remember her name. Maybe this is where I belong. In the end, waiting here silently, you're trying really hard, aren't you? waiting here for her return or my death. There will come a day that the well of my sorrows dries up. There will be no more tears and no more weeping. Some far-flung place nobody cares about. That's the place I can belong. No. Ah, goddamn! I mistyped her name. I forgot that extra J, and A there. God damn it! God damn it! I am a fake Arknights fan. I should kill myself. Miss Uika, you're crying. That means you haven't given up yet, right? Yeah, Fiala got a similar design to Ardeli, so I was thinking Ardeli is related to her somehow or something. Oh, she definitely might be. I'm just not entirely sure yet how. I don't think it's the same. No, maybe because of her voice lines, maybe her Fiala and Ardelia could still be the same person. Or it could be a recreation of Fiala using the power of Originium. Who knows? Who knows? And goddamn, you're trying really hard to write her name. This isn't the ending you want, right? At least tell her how you feel. Face to face. So I wonder, why is Fiala here? I mean, I understand her connection to the volcano, but why necessarily inside the dream? Maybe it's just a visual connection because, you know, sheep and whatnot. Say Fiala 3 times quickly. Fiala, Fiala, Fiala. If I can make out what you mean, I'm sure she can too. How can you reach her if you don't shout at the top of your lungs? I can hear your voice. Me. Surely, she must be able to. I see what you did there, Fiala, because you're almost deaf. I see what you did. But with your hearing in this condition, I can't leave you by yourself. Don't say that. I'm a Rhode Island's operator. With all the training that entails, you don't have to worry about me. You have already done so much for me, Miss Uika. And by all rights, we're complete strangers. You should look deep in your heart and ask yourself, what do you really want to do right now? Not only say AF 3 times quickly. No, only AF. Not Allah. 3 times quick. What are you trying to make me say here? I'm scared. I'm not going to do that. I feel like it's a trap. I'm not doing it. I don't know what your intentions are, but I am not doing it. I want to find her. Nothing, really. I can read the lips, Mizuika. Look, you can't escape. I confine you as you weaken. You know I want. I want. I want. I want you so. I want. I see why you don't go out. What's that supposed to mean? Uika's awareness snaps back, only to find herself running with all her might. Oh. Her chest burns hard like never before, a sensation that leaves her lightheaded even. The last strand of her sanity asks her the same question, Ondu. If you can't remember her name, or even her face, how will you find her among all the endless people on this land? But I want to see her. I don't care what it takes. I want to see her again. I want $10 billion. Me too. Me too. Who doesn't? Her voice is a step ahead of her legs, flying straight from her heart. And with every ounce of power she has, she runs after her voice. Oh no. Oh no, that means they are not going to meet you. Oh, I mean, wouldn't that mean that Uika essentially wake up from her dream by herself? Well, not necessarily by herself. She had Fiala's help. But this is not actually Fiala, is it? Sakiko makes it to the villa in one piece. It is all exactly as Morpheus showed her. Uika... Same layouts, the same decorations. Even the books on the shelves are the exact same. Why? The floor is spotless. The kitchen boasts an overwhelming array of silverware, and a grand dining table to seat a dozen or more. Sakiko cannot imagine Uika living in a place like this by herself. Say AF really quickly 3 times. No. No. I have free will. I am a streamer, but I have free will. No, I won't. Since it's a dream, is it not? You could just take the painful parts and throw them away completely. I'm sure she felt this place was very important for the two of you. You're not actually a Fiala, huh? Must be the owner of this villa. Miss Uika just left. What do you mean streamers don't have free will? Do they have free will? I don't think so. I think a lot of streamers do not have real free will. They just keep getting dragged around by the algorithm, doing whatever the algorithm rewards more. They have no free will. Where did she go? She finally recognized her own heart. She set on finding you. Finding you. I cannot pronounce things. God, fucking them. Wanna get on the boat? How the fuck is she so fast? I thought it took 2 hours to get from the boat to the little villa on the other side of the island. No, actually, maybe Morpheus just sends Sakiko on the longer path. Probably because she's a bitch. Man, what kind of streamers have you been watching? Not a lot, but that's the impression that I get from most of them. Yes, I would like a ticket off the island. Oh? Well, you'll have to wait a bit. I'm holding up for another passenger. That young lady is still not back. Hope she has found who she was looking for. It's fine. I can wait. Halfway through her sentence, Wicca forces the words back down her throat. Fortunately, the boatman doesn't seem to notice. The sea's rough at night, and the fog gets thick. It ain't good sailing. You've got your safety to worry about, you know? Hey, listen to the signal tower go. The guys running it wants us gone already. Oh, this is a nice drawing. Not really impressive, but still a nice drawing. I can see him up there. He's waving a flag at us. Huh. Old booze hound needs the beer I bring him every month. Safe travels and don't forget my beer. Doesn't mind if I forget anything else, as long as he gets his hooch. With his grumbling over, the boatman heaves his steps onto the boat. The sea wind carries its horn through every corner of the island. As she looks back at this island of countless joys and sorrows, Wicca finds there's so much she wants to say. Don't forget me. You couldn't have forgotten. We lived here since we were children. I trust that we will meet again. Wicca! 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 A bit too late, Sakiko. I'm sorry. Sakiko's voice is already hoarse. The waves crash on and on against the coast, but they carry no response. The boat has already left the island. Now, she is the only one here, alone. Wicca dead? No. No one is dead yet. Ah, this bitch again. A girl who's waited day and night finally finds it in herself to set off in search of her partner. Who could foresee that they will pass like ships in the night at the last moment? That's touchy feely. Tell you the truth, I never thought she would choose to leave. If she followed the ending I laid out for her, she'd have forgotten all about you and lived a blissful, carefree life here. But I see now. I underestimated your influence on her. I'm a good sport. This round is a draw. You should dead her for the funsies? I'm not this type of person. Or at least I want to believe I'm not. Shame though. With the speed that boat's going at, she'll be in nautical pickle pretty soon. What? Making an entire island for the two of you was tiring enough. What? Next, you want me to create the entire continent of Terra so your pathetic farce can play out over and over? Now, the boat's about to reach the edge of this daydream, of this dreamland, and once it does, you'll fall into the next one. Another cycle, another reset. She's bound to forget about you in the end. No, I'm going to find a way to catch her. Sorry, out of time. Sakiko feels a burst of cold under her feet. Somehow, still water has crept up to her ankles. Dark clouds gather where the sea and sky meet, punctuated by rays of dazzling light. Wake up! The water rises with a fever. Sakiko senses something dragging her down towards the abyss. Wake up! Wait for me! Gloom, cold, suffocation. The water strains against her eardrums. What oxygen is left in her lungs slowly dwindles, and as does the feeble light from above. Abandon all morals, embrace Originium? No, I won't. Oh wait, wrong game. Actually, not that wrong. This still is Arknights. Originium exists here. It's just not very relevant in the current story. In this side story, I mean, her sight blurs. Salty, bitter seawater forces its way into her mouth in a bid to occupy the last vestiges of her consciousness. And so, she falls and falls. Down to the seabed, a place that knows no light. Saki. A voice approaches, though she cannot tell from where. Where am I? Who is calling for me? Come on. Wake up. It is a familiar voice. One she has not heard in a very long time. The cold waterlogged seabed is gone. Was never here. In its place, dry lands and swirling eddies of dust. Who? Oh, I see. She jumps from one dream to the other. Rage against Ether. Erase everything in Enderman's way. Enderman doesn't exist yet. Well, actually it does, but not as Enderman. Now, about the Ether, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if there even is Ether energy on Terra right now. Sakiko struggles to open her eyes. A pale strand of hair greets her. Saki, are you okay? Mutsumi? I'm here. Such simple words, and yet they bring tears to Sakiko's eyes. Erase all enemies. You're just changing targets, aren't you? AKA anyone who disagrees with MC must dead. You adapt so fast, don't you? It's no fault of the sand in the air. She knows that. For only she knows just how helpless she feels in this moment. If she speaks now, her voice will break. But she can't afford to care about that. All she can think of is to clutch at the final straw she has. Mutsumi, what do I do? Honestly, I was not expecting her to fail. Well, maybe not fail is the correct term to be used here, because even Morpheus recognizes the last dream as a draw between her and Sakiko. But at least on the bright side though, look at that. Sakiko already very easily found her next bandmate member. I'll take that as a compliment. Do with that as you will. Hat, check. Dress, check. All you need is an invitation to the ball. FS5. Invitation to the ball. Before. We laugh together. We cry together. Up on this beautiful stage, we act out a vibrant monodrama. I do not fear death. Here, Saki, drink. My throat doesn't hurt so much now. Good. Here, for you. Ring Bilitum is all dust and sand. You need water skins and goggles. Oh, they are in Ren Bilitum? Well, I should have guessed by the by the lamp and the mine in the Originium ores before entering the stage. Doesn't fear death. This stage is gonna tackle disease of some kind, doesn't it? If you are mentioning death and they are in Rambilitum and there's Originium crystals already. In case you don't know, because you're not an Arknights player, so you probably don't know online residents. Rambilitum is essentially the mining region of Terra, which means it's very likely you're going to see your very dear Originium right now. Sakiko takes each item as Mutsumi offers them. She clutches them tightly. The swollen water skin looks fit to burst. Saki, you seem bad. Are you sick? No, it's nothing. Mutsumi, you remember me? Of course. You remember all the things we've been through? Take over, God. Hmm. I remember all of it. Takiko feels she can finally relax a little. She casts her gaze around. The long, narrow mine shaft they have been following dives deep into the ground, all the way down to here. It is damp and dark, with only oil lanterns and stoves to provide feeble pinpricks of light. There is space for only one between the beds and the dining table, and based on the number of cups on that table, Mutsumi is not living here alone. Mutsumi, how long have you been living here? A year, maybe more. There's nothing complicated to think about here, and time doesn't pass that clearly. I don't think that's a good thing, Mutsumi. No, you can't sense the passing of time because you're in a dream. Mutsumi, why would you dream of this? Dream? I have something very important to tell you, Mutsumi. None of this is real. We need to... Oh, hello. Now, back already, Mutsumi-chan. Who's here? Someone rushes in behind them and tackles Mutsumi straight down on the soft bed. Mom, you're all dusty. Get off of me. Oh, but we haven't seen each other in nearly a day. Just let me hug you. Let me hug you a bit. We have guests. Oh, it isn't Saki-chan. You haven't come over to ours in how long now? Minami-san. Oh, no need to be so formal. Just Minami will do. Sometimes I call Mom that too. This woman was supposed to be dead, isn't she? I mean, she's dead in the real world, isn't she? Oh, never mind. Maybe she just had problems with her mother there. Mutsumi, since when did you have such a good relationship with Minami-san? We have always had one. We're mother and daughter after all. Mutsumi-chan, how were today's earnings? It was hot today, so more people wanted cucumber. So more people wanted cucumber juice. Mutsumi carefully opens the pouch in her hand. Within are a scant few coins. Atta girl, Mutsumi-chan. Here's what I got. Wow, you're amazing, Mom. Aren't I? I don't know why, but today I had a lot more people wanting their clothes mended. Your dad's been working hard too, putting in a full day's work at the construction site. When I went to drop off his lunch and saw his dust-covered face and exhausted look, I gave him special permission to go for a pint after work. I'm sure by now he's downed a whole tanker. And to top it all off, now Saki-chan's here. You know what time I think it is? Time to get everyone together for dinner. I'm glad. Eating with everyone is really nice. Isn't it just? And today was such a good day for us. We can't go being stingy now. Saki-chan, don't be shy. You're invited too. Saki, what's wrong? No, nothing. They are clearly not a prosperous family. The bare mud walls and the dim lantern light. Why would Mutsumi's dream be like this? Oh, Warmy, hello. I was not. Well, if we are talking about Sustainability, maybe it shouldn't be a surprise that I would see some other cultist operators. Hello, Mutsumi, Minami. Oh, who's this? She's a friend from childhood. Saki. Hello. I came over to ask if you all wanted dinner. I made a lot tonight, and if you'd like, we can eat together. Now, can we really accept? Your neighbors say there hasn't been smoke from your chimney for a few days now. Besides, it's been almost a month since the last party, right? Everyone really wants to see Mutsumi perform again. Well, if that's the case, what do you think, Mutsumi-chan? Me? I'm sure you want to see too, right, Saki-chan? Could listen to it 100 more times and still not get tired. If you don't mind, we can hold the party at ours. What a coincidence, we were just talking about inviting everyone over for dinner. Saki, what do you think? I think you should make the decision, Mutsumi. I am okay with it. Rowdy Shatter, party left, clanking cups. The cramped house is stuffed full of people, but nobody seems to mind the lack of space. Oh my god, it must be so fucking hot inside this place. Underground, in a tight space, with a lot of people cramped inside. It must be an oven inside this thing. Hiro, I'm heading to bed. I'm sick of your string. Okay, fine. Go then. Go then if you hate it so much. Have a bad night of sleep, JK. I'll be back to woo with you next time. Good night / day, Hiro. Good night, online resident. Have a good night of sleep. Alright, time for another round. Now, a warm welcome to Mutsumi-chan's pal, Sakiko. Hey, hello, Sakiko. Everyone turns to look at her, sitting in the corner. Sakiko? Cheers. Cheers. With her welcomed, everyone's attention returns to the party. Sakiko leans against the wall alone, her eyes a mix of emotions as she watches it all unfold. I like how you're getting used to your new name, Kiro. No, I'm not getting used to it. I'm not. Do not try to drill that into my head. Saki? Mutsumi? Actually, I know about it all. Huh? This is all fake. Minami being so nice to me. It's all fake. This... So, when I saw you, I knew. It was time to go back. But... give me a chance. A chance to say goodbye. Then, we can end it. Here, I can sing freely, just like everyone else. Mutsumi. Before Sakiko can even respond, Mutsumi picks up her guitar and slowly walks up to the crowd. You all ready, Mutsumi-chan? Hi, everyone. Is it, Mutsumi-chan? Something's wrong? Chair. My chair. How ready for you? This one, yeah? The one you normally use? Mutsumi stares intently at the stall. Its seats covered in deep cracks. That's it. She slowly sits down. Everyone quiets their breathing. Here goes. Please, enjoy. Haru Hikage. A melody Sakiko could never forget comes to life once more in Mutsumi's dream. The same warm tone she remembered subtly soothes the hearts of all present. The Mutsumi Wakaba before her is almost a stranger to Sakiko. She is no longer the Mutsumi who struggles to express herself. While her emotional expressions are still not very rich, here and now, she seems so happy. A heart grown numb with cold, a trembling gaze. In all the world, I was alone. All I knew all spring was falling pepper. And every year, my feelings are brushed off with indifference. So, this is what you wished for, Mutsumi. Sakiko has had countless opportunities to pull Mutsumi away from her, and she is certain Mutsumi would follow if she did. But ultimately, she cannot bring herself to do it. Not when Mutsumi is so very happy. The crowd lightly sways to the music. The feeble candlelight casts their shadows against the wall, like warm spring sunlight, casting lilting shadows of face. Mutsumi sits on her stone, surrounded by all. Her eyes are closed, and as she strums, she gently sings. What is on her mind in this moment? Heart-rending and unendearing. Now that I'm here, now that I feel. Heartwarming and tormenting. That's me who couldn't cry that day. The light gently guides, that's me along with it. Some indescribable emotion clouds Sakiko's mind. Is it gratification or a refusal to accept things? Perhaps a mix of the two. Why am I getting emotional over this? You know when you start reading something and you start to feel the little weird thing in your throat. I'm starting to feel that right now. It's very weak. It's not enough to make my voice tremble, but I can feel it there. Why? Why am I getting a bit emotional over this? Mutsumi Wakaba, as she is now, is much happier than when she was with Sakiko. She sits there, alone on her stool, earnestly singing this familiar song. Shimmering and sparkling, sail through the clouds. My heart fills, it overflows. Shimmering and sparkling down my cheeks unnoticed. Burning, scorching, wetting my skin. Why is your hand so very warm? Please, just stay like this and don't let go of my hands. If she does not let go, then the happiness Mutsumi has found here Sakiko turns and runs away in a panic. And like that, she disappears into the night. That's so weird. I was getting emotional for some reason. SS5. After. Is this going to be the last one for today? Oh yeah, probably it's going to be the last one for today. Let's go then. Muffled noises echo through the empty cavern. Somewhere nearby, excavators continue their endless digging. The air is colder and colder. The moment she's out of the cavern, a chill sets in. But it merely spurs on her heart to run faster. How do I face her? She cannot word it. She cannot face it. That's whatever will you do. Sakiko does not need to turn her head to know who it is. Now, this girl's dreamland is I'm rather satisfied with. Sweet dreams for every child are the duty of the Castle of Dreams. and I have granted each one of her wishes. I'm still wondering why it is the duty of the Castle of Dreams. What exactly do they gain from giving these dreams to the children? Because that's a thing that I really don't understand yet. Why does that? Who created? Who gave it its role? Because I find it a bit hard for it to do it just because, you know. Also, I find it a bit hard to understand what the okay because I am under the Castle of Dreams is a magical thing, right? There's obviously a lot of arts surrounding it. And when it comes to things like that, it usually on Terra, on my perception, it is related to the Doctor civilization to Originiums or somehow. You know, like how the Order is not necessarily a natural thing of this world. It is a supercomputer created by a alien civilization. Or like how the demons that appear on Sami, they are not natural beings from this world. They came because they came through crossing the cosmic gates, etc. and etc. You know. So I wonder, what exactly is the role of the Castle of Dreams? What is its true purpose to make it have this influence on the dreams of children? Was its function still the same original function, or has it slightly changed over the years, being given a different interpretation of things? That's what I don't really understand. Honestly, I'm surprised how smoothly this dream runs. No, flawlessly, in fact. Beyond my wildest expectations. Besides, things have gotten even more interesting now, you know? You're deceiving her. No, no, no. Nothing of the sort. We have had plenty of dealings, she and I. She knows full well what I want. Oh, seeing these results just fills my heart with joy. She knows it's all a dream, and she still doesn't want to leave. Isn't that the very proof my dream spinning is unmatched? And of course, the yes man keep circling around me. I feel like... No, I don't feel like. I think at this point it's very obvious that Morpheus has a bit of a different interpretation about what exactly is the role that she should perform. What is the function of her dreams? Also, another thing that I've been asking about the Castle of Dreams, Morpheus keeps she self-proclaimed to be the current master of the castle, but who exactly is the real master of this castle? If there is an entity that oversees everything, which at this point I don't think there is, because maybe if there wasn't, I believe that at this point it would have intervened with Morpheus' actions, I think. Maybe just... Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I see it as in... It's just a tool. the Castle of Dreams, a tool of some sort that perform a function that I don't fully understand, for a purpose that I don't really know. We're definitely going to get more information about it in the end. I feel like this is an aspect of the Arknights lore that we have not fully explored yet. We only have, gotten a few crumbs of content here and there, very sparsely. We have not really properly touched it yet. I feel like there's still a lot more behind it for us to explore. Oh, you coming here? Now that's interesting. Well, I will leave you two to it then. I trust you soon discover just how amusing this dream really is. Sakiko Togawa. Sakiko, everyone's waiting for you. Let's go back. Go back? Morpheus just vanished in front of you. Aren't you the least bit surprised? No. Everything here, we imagine it together. We? You aren't a part of us. You play guitar so well, Mutsumi-chan. Saki... No. Mom, where did Saki go? Saki-chan? Maybe he just went off somewhere? No. Saki would never abandon me. The cheering crowd suddenly goes deathly quiet. They all stare straight at Mutsumi. Mutsumi-chan, you seem to have forgotten. This isn't just your dream. This is our dream. Us. In this dream, every Mutsumi has the chance to make her wish come true. What the fuck is going on right now? She she have multiple personalities? Is that it? No, actually it might not be that simple. Maybe she has conflicting desires. And so to deal with those, she divided, quote unquote, herself inside her mind, maybe. Maybe I'm speaking too much out of my ears. It's just that, personally, I'm not very fond of the multiple personality trope in stories. It's just a personal preference of mine. Together, the Mutsumi-chan, we have built a sweet dream that's ours and ours alone, where everyone can dream of happiness. We exist in Mutsumi-chan's mind. We have seen her life countless times over. In the end, we unanimously agreed that this the best ending for all the Mutsumis. And you, Sakiko Togawa, are the enemy of this dream. Mutsumi, what are you talking about? I don't want you to suffer either, but we shouldn't hide away in dreams like this. No. Mutsumi-chan gets to live a happy life here. That's the most important thing. I'm not like the others. I wanted to talk things out with you, Sakiko. You can stay here with me, and we will protect Mutsumi-chan's sweet dream together. She's a fragile child. Odds are she still can't decide whether she wants to wake or to stay here in bliss. As long as you choose to stay as well and help us keep this dream going, it will naturally become reality. You are the sole determiner of reality here. You are reality. So, stay with us, Sakiko. I refuse. You refuse? In reality, Mutsumi's body is lying out in the cold of the Castle of Dreams. Can you accept that as an ending too? If you truly love her, you would not be doing this to her. As long as Mutsumi-chan is happy, as long as we can exist, what does it matter what's reality or not? I have Mutsumi-chan's every memory. I know your heart's deepest desire. If you will just stay here, I can even give you a whole entire Ave Mujica. Shut up. You're not a Mutsumi at all. She would never say that sort of thing. I like you. And I like Mutsumi-chan. Why are you forcing me to choose like this? Do it. An unidentified voice hovers above their heads. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. The distant mountains seem to shake. The gravel on the ground jostles to a rhythm. Do it. There is no one around to be seen, but Sakiko can almost feel countless gazes boring into her. Do it. You're right. Mutsumi-chan, we are countless. We are her countless shadows. So that the shadows may hide forever in the darkness. Even the weakest light must be snuffed out. Step by tiny step, Mutsumi forces Sakiko towards a precipice. What are you doing? Sakiko. Mutsumi reaches out, placing her hands on Sakiko's shoulder. Sakiko loses her balance. Mutsumi's figure grows smaller and smaller. I want Mutsumi-chan to be happy forever, Sakiko. I also don't want the Mutsumis to have to disappear anymore. Just have no choice. Mutsumi-chan doesn't need you. Please, just stay like this and don't let go of my hand. Please don't ever, ever let go. Goodbye forever, Sakiko. Well, that went horribly. That went absolutely horribly. Wait, what happens now, though? Takiko is probably just going to jump into the next dream at this point, right? Probably. You know, when she was singing, when she was playing her guitar and singing, I was already expecting that things would be much smoother here. It would be just a matter of convincing Saki. I thought the story would be on going in the direction of, in a matter of Takiko having to be convinced by Mutsumi to agree to take her out of the dream. I thought that was the direction that that segment of the story would go. And what I got was something really different. I was not expecting the multiple Mutsumi's thing. I was not expecting the quote-unquote Mutsumi to throw Sakiko out of a precipice. Now though, we are probably going to... I see we, as if I would have to do anything. Sakiko will probably have another way, and the others will probably have to find another way to wake her up, right? Oh, interesting. Watch, there's 2 piano stages. Who else is still remaining to... Okay. This is tutorial, this is when she wakes up. Nyamu, Yumiri, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is probably going to be the Sakiko dream, right? Sakiko's dream. And then on the last one, we fight the boss. So on the next story thing, we wrap things up. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Wow, there's so much. This whole thing is quite a surprise for me. Me, someone who was expecting a silly event out of collab. Nope. No, never mind. This story is not silly at all, god damn it. Alright. This was the last stage for today. Tomorrow I will continue the story and maybe finish it. I mean, these stages have been proving to be quite short, honestly. So maybe tomorrow, with a little bit of luck, I could perhaps finish the entire story. Maybe. Which means... Oh no, that would be a problem. Which means that I need to... Then I will need to clear the last 2 stages, just so I can properly stream tomorrow. Oh god, yeah, I think I already know what I'm going to do tonight then. Alright. So, that's all for today. Tomorrow continue streaming. I should actually leave the next stream scheduled already for tomorrow. Thank you everyone who showed up for the stream. Thank you Sis12. Thank you online residents and any possible lurker that might be in chat right now. So, with everything said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. Man, the violin was crazy.